This is a quick video about how I remember the 6 trigonometric functions. Now, sine, tan, and cos are relatively easy because all you have to remember is SO katoa. SO means sine of theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Cos of theta is adjacent side over hypotenuse. And our last one, tan of theta equals opposite over adjacent. You can see that if you look at this, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. There's our O, there's our H. Cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. There's our A, there's our H. Tan is opposite over adjacent. There's our O, there's our A. So those ones are fairly easy to do. Where it gets tricky is when you start looking at secant, cosecant, and tangent. So we're going to do cosecant. Oh, it should be spelled CSC of theta. Secant of theta, which is SEC, and cotangent, which is written as cot. Now you have to remember, cosecant is essentially sine of theta flipped, which is hypotenuse over opposite. Secant is cos flipped, which is hypotenuse over adjacent. And cot is tangent flipped, which is adjacent over opposite. That still doesn't tell you how I remember them. How I remember them, well, let's start with the easiest one. Cotangent and tangent, I mean the words are almost the same, so those two are related. That's the easy one. The trouble is when you look at these ones. If I were to have a good look at it, cosecant and cosine, to me, those two should be related in my head. But I have to remember, and just same thing with the sine and secant. Sine and secant. Those words sound familiar, so it should be related to me in my head. But they're not. So I always have to remember, okay, tangent and cotangent, they're oddballs anyways, they fit together. I have to remember that my cosecant and secant are reversed from where they're supposed to be. And that's how I remember it every time. I say, okay, sine of theta, the inverse of that is going to be, oh no, it should sound like it should be secant, but it's not, it's cos. So you just have to remember that these two are related, and these two are related. They're the flip. So just remember, these two feel like they should be flipped, and it feels a little wrong to do it this way, but it is the right way to do it, so that's just the way you have to treat it.